Welcome back to Cheddar's Opening Bell. With small businesses around the U.S. struggling to hang on, plant-based yogurt company Hälsa Foods has been able to expand to more retailers as its CEO embarked on a tireless travel schedule to spread awareness of its product, oat milk-based yogurt. For more on this, we're joined by Mika Manninen, co-founder and CEO of Hälsa Foods. Mika, great to have you with us on the show. To start, why is it important for you to share the story of your business's survival with us?
Well, thank you for having me. The main reason I want to talk about this is just don't fold. The virus made it very difficult for small companies like ourselves who were just in such an upward trend. We also suffered greatly and lost at one point 90% of our business, and they were able to climb back. The point is that just go and fight for it.
Yeah, we'll go back to the journey that you went on, but I do want to understand what were some of the early challenges that you faced.
You know, when COVID happened, all the big retailers literally just put everything on hold and just started to catering for the very large companies. We lost almost all the placements that were coming up. Distributors would not pick up our product and deliver. The city went into lockdown. Our then co-packer got very greedy because their own core business was doing so well with one of the national retailers, and they just out of the blues dropped us. As I would say, this year was a infomercial from hell. Just when you thought you went over one hurdle, but wait, there's more. Wait for 20 minutes, your products won't be anywhere anymore.
Yeah, Mika, and you took a very hands-on approach to turn things around.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that Zooming from home is not going to do it. You know, you just have to go and touch and lift and make things. When you do plant-based organic oat yogurt like we do, which is very artisan way that we make this. We don't use any shortcuts. We had to onboard a new co-packer. There's a learning process with the plant as well. So usually you spend 10 months on something like this, and we did it in 3 months.
We actually have a clip from early summer where you visited one of your farms. Let's play that clip really quickly.
Today is a historical day for us. As you can see in the background, we are teaching today to America how to grow organic oats the Scandinavian way. It's been 5 weeks since we planted the oats here in upstate New York, and I'm here to check out the crop with our farmer Eric.
Mika, zooming out a little bit on the plant-based product market, where do you foresee expansion coming from for oat-based products, and do you intend to expand beyond the products that you currently have in your portfolio to sustain the momentum you're seeing?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that question. So my wife and I started the company 5 years ago and spent 4 years on R&D. And we have definitely built a platform where we can go from yogurts to drinks and different type of spreads and then different kind of other products that I won't be mentioning here. Anything you can do from any dairy product, we can make from our product. But being organic and not having any additive, we don't use any binders. We are 100% clean product like we claim. So I definitely see that this oat wave, as I would call it, has just started. It'll be a nice ride for the next 5 to 7 years for those who can hang on.
Yeah, and this oat wave has led to a bunch of companies entering the oat-based space. Do you see that customers build loyalty towards a particular brand, or they go product by product? What have you witnessed as far as customers choosing a brand and product?
I think that what's going to separate, for example, someone like us, we are organic, no gums, no binders. We call ourselves the oat-based 2.0. There's always this first rush that anything oat-based or anything almond is good or anything coconut is great for you. And then fairly fast, the second wave comes in, which is the 2.0. Is this actually good for me, or is it actually sustainable for the planet? Sometimes we do eat plant-based products, and I'm looking at the ingredient list and just wondering, like, dear Lord, would it be actually better to just eat the real thing this is trying to replace, because this seems to be 26 different ingredients in such a simple product. So I think that loyalty will come from people who are looking for something cleaner and healthier and also real. I mean, we are not a large corporation. We are, literally my wife and I, and then a whole slew of people, but we are not big corporation masquerading, word behind Hälsa. Hälsa is Swedish and it means health.
So Mika, we know a lot of business leaders have opted for Zoom calls to try to fix their own company situations, but why did you decide to travel in person to these important locations for your business?
I can deal with the fact if I get ill, it's my own doings. I just couldn't deal with the idea that one of the employees would get ill by trying to do this. So I just took everything on my shoulders at that point, and I was the only one who was grinding it out there. I actually ended up this year at 227 nights in a hotel. I've traveled extensively the past 20 years, but I've never had a year like this.
All right, Mika, well, thank you again for your time and for sharing your story with us. Good luck on all your ventures. That's Mika Manninen, co-founder and CEO of Hälsa Foods. Thanks again.